But let's talk about some homegrown businesses now, right? I mean, that's where bulk of the wealth creation has really been made. And I'm talking about Mankind Pharma. It's been a year since Mankind made its debut on stock exchanges. Stocks up basically almost doubled, 90% if you want to be precise, since listing. Phenomenal sort of run the company is having, both business-wise and market-wise as well. So what's the way forward, and what is the company's revenue target now that it has crossed the 10,000 crore mark in FY24? My colleague Ekta caught up with the company's vice chairman and managing director, Rajeev Juneja, for this and more. Listen to that conversation.
Mankind has always talked about this, that we are always would be working towards making sure that company is having bigger market share and bigger share in chronic side. We'll always try to go for consumer side. We'll always have talked about that anything which is there for entry barrier, we'll go for it. In the past, we have seen many things and we have rejected many things. We have seen big and small in last couple of years. Look at the history of Mankind. Two products from Doctor's Ready. One is Daffy, and the second basically is Combi Hale. One is Panacea. Again, when we took Panacea, we saw that it should have entry barrier products. It should have patent product. It should have chronic side. We have done that. So as far as the financial discipline is concerned, or certain things are there where our conservative kind of a nature come forward, we're always there because you cannot change your nature. So it's just making ready yourself. Once you become an IPO company, you learn a lot of things from other companies as well. Our peers do the same thing. If in the past we had this 10,500 crore rupees kind of instrument, now we have added 12,500 because you're always in the market, and it is not that every day you get some opportunity. Once in a while you get an opportunity. It's making yourself just ready, nothing in haste, nothing aggressive, and nothing which will ensure that our EBITDA goes down. We'll always think anything which can add value to Mankind. It should be most important, EBITDA accretive. The company's EBITDA, whichever company, should be bigger than ours EBITDA.
All right.
But these are certain precautions you make. These are certain things you learn from the market and you go ahead with those.
All right, fair enough. So it's an enabling resolution. But could you clarify for us on whether the company is exploring Advent's stake in BSV?
I cannot talk about this because a lot of speculation is there. You understand how these things really happen in the market. Number of reports starts coming without any kind of a solid reasons and things are there. I cannot accept or deny. These are all speculative. Once something solid will happen, let's talk about that. But again, I want to reiterate, we'll always be thinking from the point of view of Mankind. Will it be EBITDA accretive? Will it be adding some entry barrier products? Will it add some kind of a consumer side products? Anything. I'm not talking about, because in the past, many things came to us. Many things are still there in the market. But we have never been speculative. We have never been, over aggressive. We've always been conservative because you cannot change your basic nature. You have some basic nature. You cannot change that.
All right. But the valuation, let me put it the other way, while you haven't accepted and denied whether or not you are interested in Advent's stake in BSV, the valuation is pegged at $2 billion for 100% stake. Would that size of an acquisition be something that Mankind is looking at?
Absolutely not. It is too much. If somebody says 3 billion or 2 billions, 2 billions have how many zeros, we know it very well. How we build this Mankind, we know it very well. So we have a kind of a philosophy. We are organically build up company. We'll never go very speculative. Any speculation is not right for us. At any given time, we know our strengths, we know our weaknesses, we know what we can do.
Sure.
So, whatever something comes in a newspaper is just a speculation.
All right. Well, the other report, which actually was circulating, is Healthium Medtech. That is, in fact, a surgical suture staples company. So it's away from what Mankind traditionally does. That valuation was around $1 billion. Would you like to clarify whether you were in the market for that?
I mean, yes, I can say that we were there, but we did not go for that. Again, look at that. So once we find that the valuation was too high, we say, no, we'll not go for that. I mean, it was not for our thing.
Okay. All right. But would you look to diversify into a completely different segment, such as medical devices?
No, madam, I mean, anything which basically has some kind of entry barrier, something, just remember three things, rather four things. Yeah, you'll meet me after 5 years, we're just doing the same things. Entry barrier is one, chronic side is one, consumer side is third, and fourth basically is EBITDA accretive. If no, no. We are very firm on these four things. We remember it always. Anytime we are looking at any entity, our thought is only one. It should have these four things. If no, we say no.
Fair enough. You have over 3,200 crores of cash on books right now. What is the utilization plan then?
Once we have the money, I mean, it is not for the dividend. It is there to really, put the money at the right place. So we always think, how can we just add some kind of a value to Mankind and Mankind shareholders? How can we deploy that funds? So that's one reason. When you go for shopping, it's not a shopping mall. You go and you see everything is there, and you can once in a while something comes. Once in a while, so we look around, but it does not mean we are in a hurry to spend our money. It is hard-earned money. You just keep it as it is.
Okay.
If something nice would come, again, four things I take it again: EBITDA accretive, entry barrier, chronic side, consumer side, all right. Otherwise, no.
All right. Okay. All right. That point is taken. In the past 1 year, and I think it was just a couple of months ago that we had the promoters sell around 1.6% stake in the company for around 1330 crores. What was the reason, and any kind of further pare down from the promoters?
See, the point basically is what we are very aggressive company. Once we decide something, speed is everything for Mankind. We were supposed to come below 75%. And that's one reason we came to below 75%. Why to wait? Go for it. Do it.
So any further selling expected?
No, madam.
Okay.
No,
all right.
no.